Bandits have turned many communities in Kwara State upside down, and the story is shaking the whole country right now. People are leaving their homes, many are scared, and sadly, lives have been lost. Just this past week, gunmen attacked some areas, and we heard about forest guards that were killed. We even saw villagers packing their bags and rushing out of Okeod, a place in Ifelodon local government, because they could not stay any longer. Families are running with only the little they can carry just to survive. Even a pastor was kidnapped and killed after his family already paid millions in ransom. My people, this is the reality of what Kwara is facing. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe so you can always get updates when we bring them. Now, instead of just talking about the attacks alone,
let us look at the drama that came out of the government side. Governor Abdul Rahman Abdul Razak, the man in charge of Kwara right now, has shifted the whole conversation by pointing fingers at a former governor, Bukola Saraki. And the way he put it, he linked these ongoing attacks to something that happened way back in 2018, the Offa bank robbery. You remember that case? It shook the whole country. Armed robbers stormed banks in Offa. So many innocent people died, even police officers. That case has not left people's memory at all. Now, what is the governor saying? He is blaming Saraki directly, saying the people behind the Offa robbery were Saraki's boys. He even mentioned things like those robbers used clothes from Saraki's wedding, they drove cars with Saraki plates, and so on.
His point is this: the opposition party has no right to come and criticize him now over bandit attacks, because they must first explain their role in the Offa tragedy. The governor is basically saying, until you clear your name, you cannot talk about insecurity in Kwara. Remember to like this video and subscribe, because this gist is just getting deeper. But let us pause and ask, is there clear evidence for all these claims? Because yes, the Offa robbery was brutal. Yes, some suspects mentioned their names. But till today, no court has proven that Saraki planned or sponsored such violence. So what the governor is doing looks like a political move as much as a security discussion. And this is what people are talking about. Is he shifting blame away from his government's duty right now?
Or is he actually digging into the roots of Kwara's insecurity? You see the twist, right? Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss out as we continue. Now, while this blame is going back and forth, the situation on the ground is still hot. 9 local governments in Kwara are under pressure from bandits. Some reports even said the criminals demand things like food and drinks from villagers as ransom. Imagine that. It means these criminals are so bold that they set their own rules and treat whole communities like personal property. The Air Force has entered the forests, trying to flush them out with strikes. Vigilantes are being trained. Security men have claimed they killed a kingpin called Maidawa in a clash, together with some of his men. Yet, the bandits are still striking back, showing that this is not a small fight.
Don't forget, like this video and subscribe if you want more real-time updates. Now think about it. In the middle of all this, people are burying their loved ones. Children cannot go to school. Farmers cannot return to their farms. The economy of those rural communities is collapsing. Who should people hold responsible? Should they hold the governor today who is in power? Or should they keep dragging a former leader because of a past robbery? That's the big debate right now. The governor says Saraki must face court before he talks. Saraki's camp says the governor is just distracting people. And the citizens, they just want to sleep in peace without gunshots. This is the heart of the matter. Please like this video and subscribe so your voice too can join the conversation. So, as we were saying, this matter is more than just who is right or who is wrong. It is about real human lives. It is about safety, and it is also about politics. Now, let us look at why the governor may have chosen this time to bring up the Offa robbery again. Remember, when people are under heavy criticism, they try to shift attention. Many people are blaming Governor Abdul Razak right now for not controlling the bandit crisis. Villagers are calling for more security, and families are crying. So one way to move the heat away from himself is to push the blame backward to someone who once held power. That is exactly what the governor is doing by pointing at Saraki. Please don't forget, if you are still watching, like this video and subscribe, because this gist will keep unfolding in the coming weeks. Some people are saying this is more of a political strategy than a real solution. If you say the bandits today are linked to the Offa robbery of 2018, what then are you doing about them now? Because pointing to history will not stop bullets flying in Oke today. It will not bring back the pastor who was killed after ransom was collected. And it will not stop villagers from running out of their homes. What people need now is immediate action, not just blame. So many are asking, where is the intelligence gathering? Where is the quick response? Where is the protection for our people? This is why the opposition says the governor should focus on the present and not dig into the past. And you too, what do you think? Drop your answer in the comment section. But before that, please like this video and subscribe. Let's take a moment to recall the Offa robbery itself because it is at the center of this drama. That robbery was one of the darkest days in Kwara. Armed robbers stormed into the town, they attacked banks, and in the end, many innocent lives were lost. Some suspects were caught, some were sentenced, and the matter dragged into politics because of the alleged connection to big names. Even years later, families of victims are still seeking justice, still going to court. So when Governor Abdul Razak raises that memory, it touches a deep wound in Kwara. But again, the question is, does that memory explain why bandits are striking today in 2025? Like this video and subscribe, because these are the conversations you need to stay updated on. Now let's talk about the ordinary people. When bandits strike, it is not politicians who suffer first. It is the farmers who cannot go to their fields. It is the children who cannot go to school. It is women who have to carry their babies and run into bushes at midnight. It is families who sell everything they have just to pay ransom. That is why the debate of who is to blame is important. But what is more important is who is protecting the people right now? Who is giving them peace of mind? Who is making sure Kwara does not become another unsafe zone where no one can travel by road or live in peace? And my friends, if you want us to keep bringing you the human side of these stories, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. The insecurity in Kwara is also a mirror of Nigeria at large. We see it in the northwest, in the north central, and even in parts of the south. Communities are facing kidnappings, attacks, and raids. Sometimes soldiers fight hard and defeat criminal groups, but the cycle returns again and again. It makes people wonder, is there collaboration between these groups and powerful figures? Are there hidden sponsors? Or is it simply poor security structure? These are the questions that must be asked, because every time a community is attacked, trust in government goes down. And when leaders then use the chance to throw blame at each other, people begin to feel abandoned. This is why citizens are angry and they are watching closely. Like this video and subscribe, because the truth is security concerns affect all of us. Now, politically, this blame game may change the next election mood in Kwara. If the governor successfully paints Saraki as linked to insecurity, then the PDP may lose moral ground with the people. But if people see the governor as just talking without solving problems, then his own camp may lose support. It is a delicate balance. Kwara politics is always hot, and this kind of story can change alliances and public opinion quickly. Already there are voices in the media calling for the governor to be careful with such accusations because they can divide communities and raise tensions. Others are saying Saraki should speak more clearly on the matter, not just leave it hanging. Please like this video and subscribe because this political drama will surely continue. What does the future look like in all of this? We can expect more military action in Kwara, especially airstrikes and forest operations. We can also expect more political statements, more court cases, and maybe even a renewed focus on the old Offa robbery file. But until real security reaches those villages, the crisis may not go away. And that is why the people's voices must remain loud. They must keep demanding protection. You too, if you are watching, what do you think? Should blame be on Saraki for what happened in 2018 or on Abdul Razak for what is happening today? Tell us in the comments, and please like this video and subscribe before you leave. So To wrap this gist up, Kwara is bleeding from insecurity. The governor is pointing fingers at the past. The opposition is saying it is a distraction. Families are still running, still crying. The truth is, security is the job of today, not yesterday. History matters, but action is what people need now. We will keep watching, we will keep bringing updates, and we will keep telling the stories in a way everyone can understand. So stay tuned, like this video, and subscribe so you never miss when we drop the next update.